This is the Kai Legion. It is a guild led by Kai Lazerai that consists of the last remaining members of the Kai. The Kai are different species than humans, with a deep connection to the earth and elements that are able to use blue fire to channel their energy. They have tons of weapons, lore, and boss fights, but I'm sure you don't want me to delay any longer. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Check it! Kai Guy is a boss that can first be found in Big Bay. He only has 600 health, but there is a catch. To kill him, you need to parry enough to build up a bar above his head. Once it is full, he gets stunned and you are able to attack him. Kai Guy exists as a pure parry check to see how good you are at parrying. He only has a few attacks, but he mixes them up and breaks his pattern constantly. He drop kicks you, dashes with blue fire, hits you in the back, and uppercuts you. The only real way to predict his attacks is to listen for the sound cues he gives. Kai Guy drops the martial Kai Gi and the martial headband. Once you beat him, talking to him again allows you to obtain the fighting style Kai Fist, a really good weapon, especially with accessories we'll talk about later. The next thing about the Kai Legion is found much later in the game. Let's jump onto it.
Why don't you just go on a computer?
After beating Old Fart, you can access a temple on an island called the Dark Grain Retreat in the Sinister Sea. Kai Guy will mention through a note that he came to this place after something happened. Through the large double door, you can access the Legacy of the Legion, a manifestation of the old Kai Legion temple brought back through the dream of the Kai. The reason why you can only access this after beating Old Fart is because Old Fart has the power to inflict nightmares onto others, and through the collective dreaming of the remaining Kai Legion, it somehow created a manifestation of the temple. Listen, I don't even fully understand this stuff, it's weird. I'll talk more about it in the lore part of the video. In the Dark Green Retreat, you can find Kai Guy, but also 3 other members of the Kai Legion: Kai Devai, Kai Bai, and Kai Lazerai. You can also find the Grave of Valor, which allows you to duel other players inside the temple. Kai Devai sells items that synergize well with the Kai weapons. Kai Bai doesn't have too much depth to him, but he allows you to obtain the ceremonial greatsword for free at master rank. But Kai Lazerai, he deserves a whole chapter to himself, and so I'll give him one. Kai Lazerai, or the Windman, is the leader of the Kai Legion, doubling as an incredibly hard boss fight. He boasts 3,600 health, 2 phases, and 1.5 dozen attacks. His attacks revolve around using his inventions to his advantage, those being the Azure Pinwheel and Azure Firecrackers. In the first phase, his attacks mostly consist of slashing, lunging, slamming, and throwing kunai. The second phase gets a bit crazy with it though, where he barrages you with firecrackers, ignites you with blue flames using his pinwheel, and can even do a huge one-shot attack that can deal up to 1,260 damage. Kai Lazerai is definitely one of the hardest bosses in the game. Beating him rewards you with his Azure Pinwheel, or if you beat him with the challenge medal equipped, the Windman's Cloak. He also allows you to join the Kai Legion Guild after defeating him, which I will talk about next.
15 seconds shot, yeah.
Hello viewers, I am here to talk about the Kai Legion and how painful it is to get the 4 weapons. The Kai Smith Hammer, the Zerg Pinwheel, the Great Axe, and the crossbow. Whatever that is.
15 seconds shot, yeah.
Kai Legion Guild can be joined by talking to Kai Lazerai after beating him. To gain Guild XP, you need to defeat other players in PvP duels through either Gladstone in the Savannah or the Grave of Valor. Every duel won awards 1,750 XP. Each rank rewards new items. At Apprentice, you can use Azure Firecrackers as a technique given to you by Kai Lazerai, as well as buying the Kai Warrior in Devai's shop. At Journeyman, the Kai Smith Hammer and Azure Rocket are offered by Devai. The Azure Rocket is given for free by Kai Lazerai though. At Master, the Legion Key is given to you by Bai. And Devai will sell you the ceremonial greatsword And at Legend, Kai Lazerai will gift you the Azerbloom bracelet. Also, Levi allows you to access his shop after joining the guild, allowing you to buy the martial kata, anima fang, and kairas. I will rank all these weapons and accessories, but first it's time to talk about lore. The Kai are a separate species of people with much greater power and lifespan than a human, with a strong connection to nature and martial arts. They created a fighting style that uses the ground to channel surrounding mana, increasing their own mana's power. This power is hard for humans to use, making Kai the main users of it. The Kai eventually united to form the Legion, creating the Kai Temple. The Kai people were then caught in one or many wars, reducing the numbers of the Legion greatly and burning the Kai Temple to the ground. Who they were fighting is still unknown. The story continues after the player defeats Oldfart. Once dreams became possible, when not afflicted by Oldfart's suppression, the remaining Kai had a shared dream of their homeland and a sudden connection to the Dark Green Retreat. Eventually, Kai, Devi, Bai, and Lazerai made it to the retreat and were met with a dream world / manifestation of the old Kai Temple created inside the retreat. And after that, the rest I've already talked about. Kai Lazerai fights you and allows you to join the ranks of the Kai if you win against him. Alright, now that we've gotten the lore out of the way, it's tier list time, baby! Woo! Listen, I'm sorry, but I can't do it. There's no tier list time this episode. Look, I know, I really tried, but, I've been delaying it for too long. I had to, come up with 2 new video ideas and, get them done on the fly just to extend the deadline for this. Because I'm a lazy bum and I procrastinate. I'm sorry, okay? So I will be making a second video that you should check out. I'll link in the description when it comes out. That is tier list time. But as of now, there is no tier list time. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's get on to the outro. I'm losing retention. And that's it. Kai Legion Explained. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry for the delays. But please like and subscribe for more content like this. I'm writing this in a huge blizzard, so I hope my power doesn't go out when I try to record this. Well, I mean, for you, it already has, so I hope my power doesn't go out. Won't go out? Whatever. Have a nice day or night, and goodbye!